Are you tired of creating budgets that just don't work? Every time you start, it feels like you're either overspending or forgetting something? Trust me, I get it. Budgeting can feel overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be. Hello and welcome to MoneyMind Educator. In this video, I'll walk you through a simple budgeting routine that you can follow every single time to stay on top of your money, save more, and avoid financial stress. We'll cover everything from tracking your spending to making adjustments when life throws you a curveball. Make sure you hit that like button if you're serious about taking control of your budget. Before we even think about creating a budget, we need to understand your current spending habits. This is where the real magic happens. It's time to grab those bank statements, credit card bills, and receipts. Don't worry, we've all been there. Open up a spreadsheet or your favorite budgeting app. Now, go through each expense from the last 3 months and categorize them. Are you spending most of your money on dining out? How about those online subscriptions? This step is crucial to identifying any spending leaks. Remember that $5 coffee every day? It might seem insignificant at the moment, but over a month, that's $150. Seeing these small expenses add up can be eye-opening and motivate you to make changes. Trust me, I used to buy a new phone every year because I thought I needed the latest and greatest. But once I started tracking my spending, I realized how much money I was wasting. Now, I hold onto my phones for at least 3 years, and I've saved thousands. The goal here isn't to make you feel bad about your spending habits. It's about gaining a clear picture of where your money is actually going. Knowledge is power, and this step will empower you to make informed decisions about your finances. Take your time with this step, and don't be afraid to get into the nitty-gritty details. The more information you have, the more effective your budget will be. Pro tip: use different colors to highlight different categories of expenses. This will help you visualize your spending habits better. Remember, this is a judgment-free zone. We're all here to learn and improve our finances together. So grab your favorite drink, get comfortable, and let's dive into the world of budgeting. In the next chapter, we'll take this newfound knowledge and start building your ultimate budget. Now that you have a good understanding of your spending habits, it's time to categorize those expenses. This step is crucial for creating a budget that aligns with your financial goals. We'll divide everything into 3 main categories: needs, wants, and savings. Needs are your non-negotiable expenses, the essentials you need to survive. This includes rent or mortgage payments, utilities, groceries, transportation, and debt payments. These should be your top priority. Wants are the fun stuff, the things that make life enjoyable but aren't essential. Think dining out, entertainment, travel, hobbies, and those trendy shoes you've had your eye on. It's okay to have wants, but they should be budgeted for after your needs are covered. Lastly, we have savings. This category is crucial for building a secure financial future. It includes contributions to your emergency fund, retirement accounts, investments, and any other savings goals you may have. Remember, paying yourself first is not selfish, it's essential. Aim to save at least 20% of your income each month. Now, let's talk about the 50-30-20 rule. This is a great starting point for allocating your income across these categories. 50% of your after-tax income goes toward needs, 30% toward wants, and 20% toward savings. Of course, you can adjust these percentages based on your individual circumstances and financial goals. For example, if you're aggressively paying down debt, you might allocate more to your needs category and less to wants. Remember, this is your budget, so feel free to customize it to fit your lifestyle and goals. The key is to be mindful of your spending and prioritize your financial well-being. In the next chapter, we'll dive into allocating your money wisely based on your income and chosen budgeting method. Welcome back. Now that you've categorized your expenses and understand the 50-30-20 rule, it's time to allocate your hard-earned money. We'll explore 2 popular budgeting methods: zero-based budgeting and percentage-based budgeting. Zero-based budgeting is like giving every dollar a job. You allocate every single dollar of your income to a specific expense category or savings goal. The goal is to have $0 left unaccounted for at the end of the month. This method is great for those who want to be extremely intentional with their spending and track every penny. Percentage-based budgeting, on the other hand, involves allocating a specific percentage of your income to each expense category, just like the 50-30-20 rule. This method provides more flexibility and can be easier to manage for some people. So, which method is right for you? It depends on your personality and financial situation. If you're detail-oriented and want complete control over your finances, zero-based budgeting might be a good fit. If you prefer a more flexible approach and find percentages easier to work with, percentage-based budgeting could be a better option. Let's say you make $4,000 after taxes each month. Using the 50/30/20 rule, you would allocate $2,000 to needs, $1,200 to wants, and $800 to savings. You would then break down each category further, allocating specific amounts to each expense. Remember, this is just an example. Your actual budget will vary depending on your income, expenses, and financial goals. The key is to choose a method that you'll actually stick to and that helps you achieve your financial aspirations. In the next chapter, we'll discuss the importance of tracking your spending and explore different methods to help you stay on top of your finances. All right, you've categorized your expenses, allocated your income, and chosen the perfect budgeting method. Now comes the most crucial part, tracking your spending. Remember, a budget is only as good as your ability to stick to it. Luckily, we have fantastic tools available to simplify this process. First up are budgeting apps like Mint, YNAB, You Need a Budget, and EveryDollar. These apps link directly to your bank accounts and credit cards, automatically tracking your transactions and categorizing them for you. Talk about convenience. If you prefer a more hands-on approach, spreadsheets are your best friend. You can easily create a budget template or download one for free online. With spreadsheets, you have complete control over customization and can tailor them to your specific needs. Now, if you're someone who overspends with cards, the cash envelope system might be your saving grace. This classic method involves withdrawing cash for specific categories like groceries, entertainment, or dining out, and placing the allotted amount in separate envelopes. Once an envelope is empty, you're done spending in that category for the month. It's a tangible way to visualize your spending and avoid overspending. No matter which method you choose, consistency is key. Set aside 5 minutes each day or a dedicated time each week to review your transactions and ensure you're staying on track. Pro tip: set reminders on your phone or use a budgeting app that sends you notifications when you're approaching your spending limits. Technology can be a powerful ally in your budgeting journey. Remember, tracking your spending isn't about restricting yourself. It's about gaining clarity and control over your finances. By closely monitoring your spending, you'll identify areas where you can save more, reach your financial goals faster, and live a more financially secure life. In the next chapter, we'll discuss how to adjust your budget when life throws unexpected curveballs your way. Stay tuned. Congratulations on making it this far in your budgeting journey. You're well on your way to mastering your money. Now let's face it, life is unpredictable. Unexpected expenses pop up, income can fluctuate, and sometimes our priorities change. That's why it's crucial to remember that your budget isn't set in stone. It's a living document that should evolve with your life. Don't be afraid to make adjustments as needed. Did you get hit with an unexpected car repair bill? Don't panic. Look for areas in your budget where you can temporarily reduce spending to cover the expense. Maybe you can cut back on dining out for a few weeks or hold off on that non-essential purchase. Remember those savings you've been diligently putting aside? This is where your emergency fund comes to the rescue. Having a dedicated fund for unexpected expenses can alleviate financial stress and keep you on track with your budget. Similarly, if you receive a raise or bonus, don't rush to spend it all. Instead, revisit your budget and allocate the extra income strategically. You could increase your savings contributions, invest more, or even use it to pay down debt faster. The key is to be proactive and adjust your budget as your financial situation changes. Make it a habit to review your budget at least monthly, or even more frequently if needed. Analyze your spending, identify areas for improvement, and make necessary adjustments to stay on track with your financial goals. Remember, budgeting isn't about deprivation, it's about empowerment. By taking control of your finances, you gain the freedom to achieve your dreams, build a secure future, and live a more fulfilling life. Now go out there and master your budget. I believe in you. And there you have it, a simple yet effective budgeting routine that you can follow every single time to gain control of your finances. If you follow this budgeting routine every time, you'll build better financial habits, save more, and never feel lost with your money again. Remember, budgeting looks different for everyone. The key is to find what works best for you and stick with it. Now, I want to hear from you. Comment below. What's your biggest budgeting challenge? Let's help each other out in the comments. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe for more personal finance tips. Make sure to check out my other videos on saving and budgeting. Until next time, take care and keep crushing your financial goals.